the multiplied and divided exponents. The earlier one was a little bit more simple. These questions are a little bit more challenging. So I decided to make a separate video for these so that you can have a video specifically for this. Now, okay, so what we have here is just a lot going on. So now there's two ways to tackle this. Now, if you are good with your exponents, not your exponent, if you're good with your integers, actually, I'm just going to show you two different ways, and you tell me which way do you like. And then don't forget, this says contains only positive exponents, okay? All right, so one way is we can simplify the top, and then we could, I don't like that thin one. We can simplify the top, and then what we'll do is that's going to be method number one. So I have 4. Now I have m to the negative 3, m to the 4. Well, negative 3 plus 4, remember from our first rule, because this is being multiplied. Okay, because all of this is being multiplied. So we got to, remember, we got to take the m there, that one there. So negative 3 plus 4 is m to the positive 1. Then what we'll have to do is we'll have to say, okay, and then we'll have m to the negative 3, m to the negative 4. When you add those together, you're going to get n to the negative 7. And then this is still all over 2 to the m to the negative 1. Okay, so I'm going to spread this out a little bit so we can like actually tackle our stuff. Two m negative 1. Okay, and then remember how we were doing earlier. We went ahead and just split this right here. And 4 divided by 2 happens to be 2. This is just a 1. This negative 1 does not like being down here. So we're going to take you up and put you in positive 1. And then this n to the negative 7 doesn't like being up there. We're going to bring you down into the positive 7. So my final answer is going to be here. I got a 2. I got an m here and an m there, so that's m squared. And then on the bottom, I just have a 1 and an n to the 7. Okay, so there was a lot going on. Now, if you do not like the integer idea, if you don't like the integer idea, you can go this method. What you could do, I'm going to erase this, is say, okay, I have a 4 on the top. This m is going to drop down. This n is going to drop down. That m to the 4 is going to stay there. Oh, this n is going to drop down. Oh, and I forgot to write this. This m to the 4 stays up here. So you got to have everything accounted for. This 4 stayed on the top. Actually, let's do it a different color right now. So let's do this. This 4 stayed on the top. This m cubed went down. This n to the negative 3 went down. M to the positive 4 stayed on top. N to the negative 4 went down. Okay, that's the first part. Now we got this 2 that's already down there, so we can't change that. But we got this m to the negative 1. That needs to go up top. M to the positive 1. So now we have no more negative exponents. Let's start combining our stuff. So I got 4. And I got m to the 5 because there's 5 of them on top now. And I'm going to put my number in front, and I got m cubed, and then I got n to the 4th. Do I have n to the 4th? Nope. See, y'all didn't even catch it. That should be n to the 7th. Y'all probably caught it, but I'm just going to pretend you didn't. Because there's 3 right here, 3 right there. And then we got to take care of each thing one at a time by itself. 4 divided by 2 is still going to be 2 over 1. And then 3 of these is going to cancel with 3 of those, leaving me with 2 on the top. And then that n to the 7 is still there. So I got 2m squared. And I have 1 n to the 7 on the bottom. It's the same exact answer. It just depends on how you want to do it first. I always recommend that you combine like terms first. Okay, so let's put that line there. So let's go ahead and combine this. So I got 2. Now this time I got numbers. So I'm going to try to go kind of slow. 2 times 2. We got to do that first. That's going to be 4. And I'm going to highlight that green from that. Okay. Now the next one we have to do is x to the negative 4, x to the positive 4. What's negative 4 plus 4? That's 0. So just to make sure you don't forget it, I'm gonna put x to the 0 because we added those. And then finally, I'm gonna do the y's. And let's do the y's orange, y to the 4, y to the negative 4. Well, positive 4 plus negative 4, or positive 4 minus 4, that's also 0. And then on the bottom, we just have 2y. That's interesting. Let's see if you guys remember your rules. Anything to the 0 is 1. And if it just equals 1, we can really just cancel that out. So what that really says is 4 times 1 times 1 goes on the top. So in other words, that's just 4. Because this is a 1. And this is a 1. So we don't really need those there. Okay, so let's erase that. So we have to reduce. 4 divided by 2 is 2 over 1. And we just have a y in the bottom. So my answer is just 2 over y. That one wasn't that bad. Okay, let's take a look at number 3. We're rolling through this. Number 3. Again, I'm going to go ahead and highlight this. This 2 times that 3 is going to give me 6. Now, this 2 times that one. Remember the rule, when we multiply in exponents, we have to add them at the top. So this becomes x to the 5th. And then for the y's, we have to do the same process. Let's do y's pink, y to the 4th, y cubed. That ends up being a total of 7 of those. And don't forget, let me go ahead and highlight these for you. This came from the pink. And this 5 came from, I think it was this green. Close enough. You know what I mean. Okay. And now on the bottom, there's nothing to combine. We got 3y x negative 4. Now I'm going to kind of split this a little bit to make a little bit more, you know. So I'm going to do 6 x to the 5th, y to the 7th, and on the bottom I'm going to have 3, and I'm going to put my x's on the same line, and then this will be times y. Now with that, I can, you know, do my splits. Now 6 divided by 3 is 2 over 1. Now, these 4s are negative. They're unhappy being down there. They really want to come up to be happy. So we're going to put that up top. And then, so let's go and write down what we have so far. We have 2 over 1. How many x's? So these are all gone. How many x's are on the top? That makes that 9. Now, because there's a 1 there, one of those will cancel with one of those, leaving me with 6. We have x to the 9 on the top, and we have y to the 6 on the top. So your answer is just 2x to the 9, y to the 6. You don't have to put it over 1. That's your final answer. All right, next one. Okay, so here we go. Next one. 2 times 2 is 4. X to the negative 4, x to the positive 4. When you add those, you get x to the 0. Y to the 4 plus y to the 1. So I'm going to erase this so you can see the numbers. Y to the 4 times y to the 1 is y to the 5th. And then I still have x to the negative 4. And I still have y squared. So let's go ahead and split these. We still have a 4 on the top. These x to the 4ths want to go up here. So, and remember, this changed to 1. So all I have is x to the 4 up top now. And 2 of these is going to cancel with 2 of these, leaving me with 3 on the top. And that's the answer. Okay. Last one for this video. All right. Let's do one more. Last one. Again, if I'm going fast, you can like slow it down. All right. And go back and rewatch. 3 times 2, 6 on the top. M to the 4 times n to the 0 is m to the 4. And then I still have an n cubed up there. That doesn't go anywhere. That just kind of hangs out. And then this is going to be 4 over, and I'm going to split this just so that my n's are together. Okay? So now, we got a different type of fraction. What number goes into 6 and 4? 2 does. 2 goes into 6 3 times. 2 goes into 4 twice. There's nothing to do with the m to the 4. And then one of these is going to cancel with one of these, leaving me with a squared. So my final answer is going to be 3m to the 4 n squared all over 2 on the bottom. Okay? This is just about all you're going to really need to know for the multiplication and division of exponents. It doesn't get much more difficult than this. If you have any other questions, holler at me in class. Have a good one.